Hey guys, welcome back to Admiral Reviews. So today I want to talk about Attack on Titan. Just kind of as a series change of pace, just something new, a new series to talk about. So I've been reading the latest chapter of Attack on Titan, and I haven't had this theory in my mind for a while, so I thought I should share it to you. But after reading this chapter, I was like, man, I'm starting to really think that this theory could be true. So, but first of all, before we get into anything, I'd just like to say that we're going to be talking about some things that happened in the latest chapter. So, if you're not caught up to the latest chapter, please, I'll be fine if you click off this video because you will be spoiled at certain things. Okay, moving on. So, as an Attack on Titan series, we know that we're kind of getting close to the end of the series. Not like 10 chapters close, but as an arc, I think we're starting to get into the last arc of the Attack on Titan series. And I think it's going to be the war between Paradise, the eldians of Paradise, and the Marleyan government with the eldians and Marley too. So, as we know, the creator of Attack on Titan originally was going to have a gory ending. He said he was going to have one of these endings where, mostly the whole cast dies. And he says as Attack on Titan became popular and became as big of a series that it is now, he says he didn't feel right doing that. But I don't think that he's above killing beloved characters in the ending of the series. I just don't think everybody's going to die, but I think that we're not going to get a happy, lovey-dovey, friends coming together as a, typical shonen ending that we've seen in series similar to this. So I think that the author, he's not above killing characters that we kind of like. As we've seen in this series, characters here come and go. And, sometimes we lose a character that we're kind of attached to. But, like I said, this series is not above killing characters that you like. So I wouldn't be surprised at the end that we get characters that may get killed off that we wouldn't be shocked, that we'd be shocked to see. So the theory that I'm trying to get to is the possibility of Zeke actually being the ending hero of the series. Now, listen to what I think. I know that Zeke at a young age was kind of set out to be kind of this evil guy because he betrayed his parents. He was brainwashed at a young age by the government, and he ended up betraying his parents, which led to Grisha and his wife being taken to the border of Paradise and being turned into Titans. And that's how Grisha was saved by the owl and then got the founding Titan power and gave it to Eren. We all know that. But now Zeke is a grown adult, and it's been stated that Zeke's intelligence is probably the highest in the series. Him and Hanji are the smartest characters in the series of Attack on Titan. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if you have this intelligence, I don't think the Marleyan government is able to brainwash you anymore as when you were like a 5-year-old kid. So I think, and reading the latest chapter, it kind of felt like Zeke had this alternate motive behind what he was doing. As we know, he has attacked the island of Paradise, trying to find this founding Titan power. But I think that's the reason why. I think Zeke is doing all of this because he knows that he's special. As we know, when people are injected with Zeke's spinal fluid, and he can turn them into Titans. He knows that because not any other person can really do that. So he knows that he's special. He has to know it. Just because of how high his intelligence, I know he has to realize this. And he's been told this by other characters. So, if he knows this, I think he feels if he gets that founding Titan power, he can do something with it. Because as we know in Marley, the Eldians they live in these internment camps. They're separated from the rest of the civilization. They're not treated the same as other Marleyan citizens. They're kind of almost treated as slaves in a way. And they're taught at a young age that they're there to repent for their sins of what their ancestors Eldians did to the Marleyan people. And that's why the Eldians are so struck on becoming Titans and helping the Marleyan government, because they're trying to atone for their sins and become actual citizens to Marley. They're trying to feel like if they work hard enough in the government and they become Titan shifters and do a good job, that the Marleyan government will accept them into their society, which I do not think is going to happen. But I think Zeke realizes the position that the Eldians are in right now. He's in the latest chapter. He realizes that the Eldians are in a tight position because other nations want to destroy the Marleyan civilization because Marley's at the top. Marley's been using the Titan powers to gain power throughout the world, and they've been using the Eldians, and the surrounding countries know that they've been using the Eldians. So let's just say Marley does come down. People are going to hate the Eldians, even though they're not exactly at fault because they were kind of been brainwashed as young people, but other countries would not care about that. Eldians, Zeke says that the Eldians are in a tight position that they could possibly be erased. There would be kind of like a genocide of Eldians if the Marleyan civilization comes down. So they says they need that founding Titan power to keep the Marleyan government at the top, the top dog in the military power. But I think Zeke is saying this because he knows the Marleyan government they watch all the moves the Eldians do. But I think Zeke wants the founding Titan power so he can stop how the Eldians are treated in Marley and free the Eldians from the Marleyan government. And how would he do that? Because we know Eren has the founding Titan power. I think maybe at the end of the series, Eren and Zeke, they may have a final clash, but I think that Eren could possibly die and the founding Titan powers could come to Zeke. I don't know if this would be by force or maybe it's given up on purpose, but I think Zeke will tell Eren that he sees a future that if he uses the founding Titan's powers, he can create a world where Marleyan governments don't mistreat the Eldians, and the Eldians can live as free people, and the Eldians on Paradise can live free also. I know people are going to say this theory is maybe impossible because Zeke has done evil things on the island of Paradise, as killing people and, being willing to destroy the civilization in Paradise. But I think it's kind of in an evil way. He's doing this for the greater good. I think Zeke has in his mind that, by doing this, I'll be able to save the greater good of the Eldians. And, if I have to kill a few Eldians or a few hundred Eldians to save the greater population of thousands of Eldians, I think he's willing to do it. Because I think just the fact that we know he's such an intelligent person, I think I can get the fact that there must be something that he's not telling the people right now. So yeah, I think that I wouldn't be shocked. I'm putting this video out there because if it does happen, I can say, yeah, I was right. But if it doesn't, I guess this video comes down. But yeah, at the end of the series, I think Zeke and Eren will have this final clash. But I think it can either go two ways. I think that at the end of the clash, Eren will lose and maybe give his founding Titans, or the more probable situation is that Zeke will tell Eren that I want the Eldians to be free. I want the Eldians not to be lived in such suppressed and these situations where they live in walls and they're being lived in internment camps in Marley. I want the Eldians to be free as a civilization, and I can only do that if I have the founding Titan powers. And as the creator said, he wanted a sad ending. And what would be sadder than seeing the main character, or what the portrayed as to be the main character, Eren, seeing him give his life for the greater good of the Eldians of people. So let me know what you think about this. Do you possibly see Zeke having this ulterior motive to actually try and save the Eldians, or do you still feel like he's brainwashed? Please leave those comments down below. I would love to see what you think. But even if you don't agree, how do you think the series of Attack on Titan will end? Because I'm 100% sure that this is our last phase, this war between Paradise and Marley. So what do you think? What do you see the future of Attack on Titan ending as? So leave those comments down below. But all I gotta say is have a nice ass day. Hey guys, did you like the video? Please, if you did so, please hit that like button. If you have any questions you would like to ask, please put them down in the comment section. I'll be willing to answer any question that you have. And if you like what I'm doing with the channel and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified on my future videos. And other than that, all I gotta say is have a nice ass day.